has begun. You are now live.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert going to go to the air right away. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Herbert now on second down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Here's 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. Let's go. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Herbert now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards sack. And that'll bring up third.
They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. On third down, here's Eckler. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Get ready, people. The show has just begun. You are now live.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What now?
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Carr. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
93, 694.
Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
This is where you can try and get a tight end in space. They like this matchup, so they're going to let their 2 receivers to his outside, run simple little short routes, hoping to suck up the secondary. And that'll free up space for their tight end on a corner route to make a big play.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Hey, 734. Use right teeth. You're mine. Kill.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
A give. This is Kamara. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Carr now to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Get ready, people. The show has just begun. You are now live.
25. The Charger drive about to get going. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. In motion left comes Williams. Herbert on first down now. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, Herbert. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Kamara gets it again on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
93.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And got his man complete. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Joey Bosa, a gain of a yard, brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Now Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Saints first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Palmer going to go in motion left. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On second down, Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Through the middle of the field. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They run up the gut with Kelly. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Baylor Tiger. 5-9.
In motion right, that's Williams.
Eckler now between the tackles. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Here's 1st and goal.
Home to try. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Darius Davis.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but What makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey, Kaplan.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Herbert. Rolling to his right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Taken down.
Here's 2nd down. And now Carr changing the formation.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Carr. He's got his target. It's Olave. Down the left sideline.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ray. Go.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got Eckler.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Hey, no lion. Hey, ram. Moment to try. 5-9.
Now Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert going to throw.
Now he's flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
21. Let's go. Go. 12. Baylor Tiger. Go.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Herbert.
Forced out to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, it was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Herbert to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
First throw in overtime for Herbert. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And now they're in the hurry-up. Herbert. And the pressure gets to him again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Here now, a 3rd and 20. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
Here's J.K. Scott now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
93. 93.
What can Carr do now with his drive? A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, 7:34. You're mine.
Carr to throw.
Steps away to his left. Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Both offenses sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the defenses and certainly credit to them on that last play. That is a huge interception.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT, and now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal to win this game. Big-time defensive plays being made.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Flush to his right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 1 overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Told me to try.
Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right there.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Kelly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Oh, good move. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's Eckler again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's taken down here by the Saints. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Oh, don't do this to us. Dang. Trying to get me a dub. Another one. I won like 4 or 5 straight.
It's true you don't think Tom Brady should be allowed in the Hall of Fame?
Trying to keep it going.
Tom Brady